the show, guys, super excited here on this Sunday to do a quick video here to tell you who this year's Najee Harris is, if there's one at all. Gonna dive into that because so many people ask me, Joe, who is this year's Najee Harris? You were bang on last year. Everybody had Najee Harris outside the top 10, except for you, Counselor. You had Najee Harris in the top 5. You actually said he was gonna finish ahead of CMC last year. I was bang on. So who is this year's rookie Najee Harris? I'm going to dive into that in this show, break down which rookie running backs I like. I did a wide receiver episode yesterday, going to dive in today on the rookie running backs that I like and who could be potentially Najee Harris. So I'm excited to dive into this show, guys. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds, guys. I really appreciate it. Get this lion mentality message to more people. Very, very important. And secondly, guys, I got to make a living, and I only do it representing products I believe in. Right now, Showerline20. Showerline20 is the code. Go to manscaped.com. Treat yourself. You'll be very happy. In my hand, I've got the Lawnmower 4.0, skin-safe technology, waterproof, just absolutely amazing. The fit and finish is phenomenal. Groom your chest. Groom your butt hairs. I don't care. Whatever you do, and when you're grooming, you're going to be safe doing it. Okay, guys? Skin safe technology, manscaped.com. Use code SHOWERLINE20. Even try their deodorant. Smells phenomenal. Guys, I implore you guys to try the products. And again, quality, fit, finish is great. Manscaped.com. SHOWERLINE20 is the code you want to use, guys. Go to this site, and they've got amazing discounts already. Now you can discount more at checkout at extra 20% off. Showerline20 Manscaped. Go try their products. Let me know. DM me. Let me know how they're working for you, okay? So, who is this year's Najee Harris? I'm going to give you guys an answer. Again, you might not like this, but there isn't a Najee Harris. But hold on, there's good news. But wait, there's good news, all right? So, there's a ton of running backs that came in, but I really think this is the year of the wide receiver. There's a ton of good wide receivers that could break out. I just did an episode on that. Again, go back and check last YouTube video, right? So again, there's a ton of good running backs, but I just don't feel there's a Najee Harris. Because when Najee came in last year, I saw the opportunity, saw the volume, saw the talent, saw this void there that he was going to get all these snaps. There's no committee. This year, you've got these good running backs, but there's committees, there's situations, there's suspect offenses. And again, that was a debate. Everybody was debating me last year. They're like, well, Najee Harris doesn't have a good O-line. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Najee Harris is talented, and he's, Big Ben knows how to dump the ball off. Great PPR machine, great volume. It was amazing. And I saw that. It was clear as day. This year, the guy that's going to be, let's talk about the guy that's going to be closest to that. And again, on paper, when I'm looking at it, it's got to be Breece Hall. But again, Michael Carter's there. He's on the Jets, suspect offense. Volume might be an issue. I mean, Michael Carter had just under 150 attempts last year. So again, is Michael Carter going to be sidelined? I think so. I think it's going to be like a 70-30, 80-20 split because the Jets are going to run their best running back. But again, I'm excited about Breece Hall. Now, here's kind of the trade-off. I'm excited about Breece Hall, right? I don't think he's going to be as good as Najee necessarily, but he's value. So you can get him in the 3rd round as your RB3 with that upside, right? Whereas Najee, his ADP kept climbing last year, and he ended up being a 1st round pick, end of 1st round, early 2nd, right? Whereas I was doing drafts earlier last year, I was getting him 2nd, 3rd round. So Najee was more expensive last year than Breece Hall, but again, I don't know if Breece Hall is going to get that volume in a suspect offense, okay? So if I had to choose someone who's as close to Najee this year, it would be Breece Hall. But again, I'm not getting that warm and fuzzy. Now, ceiling-wise, there is another guy that is super exciting. The guy I'm talking about is Ken Walker. Now, if you look at Ken Walker's stats in college, the guy was a workhorse, okay? So that's something to really consider. Ken Walker was a workhorse. Okay, keep that in the back of your mind. Chris Carson, at the time of this recording, has not retired yet, but there's a good chance he probably will retire. And for his benefit, with a plate in his neck, that would be a good idea because we don't want to see him get hurt, right? So Ken Walker is kind of that guy that could be a workhorse because I'm not sold on Rashad Penny. Now you're saying, well, Joe, Rashad Penny did amazing at the end of the stretch last season. Take a look at who he played. Take a look at the yards per carry when he actually played a good team, which was the Rams near the down the stretch. He had like 2.9 yards per carry. He had a terrible game, or 3.9 yards per carry. It was terrible, okay? So go take a look at that. I'm not sold on Penny. Years to wow me, I'm not wowed. And they wouldn't have invested, the Seahawks would not have invested a 2nd round pick in Kenneth Walker if they didn't believe in him. So I'm looking at Breece Hall. I'm looking at Kenneth Walker. Walker, amazing value. So those two guys kind of jump out at me. I mean, there's Rachaad White there with the Buccaneers. They've got Fournette there, but I think White becomes a factor. Hassan Haskins could be great if Derrick Henry gets hurt. God forbid. I got Derrick Henry at all my teams, so I'm not even going to consider that as an option. Let's throw that out the window. Isaiah Spiller, if Eckler gets hurt, I mean, there's an option there. Obviously not as good as Najee was last year. But again, people are asking me, like, which rookie running back do I get? And bottom line is this. I think they're all great value this year. You should be going robust RB early and stacking these running backs later with that potential breakout. After you secured your RB1, RB2, then you can look at a Breece Hall. Then you can look at a Kenneth Walker. Then you can look at a Tyler Algier, who's on the Falcons, who's in a great position to succeed. Damion Pierce, another guy. Now, I had the beat writer on from the Texans. He is not overly excited over the moon about Damion Pierce. He's excited that they've got some guy that's relatively capable, but is he going to be the guy that's going to weather the workload? Very unlikely. And we know that Marlon Mack is going to be the starter, initially. Damion Pierce could take that job. Does he lack top end speed? A little bit, yes. So again, guys, it's a really tough, again, no one's jumping out at me at the running back position that could be the guy. But out of all these guys, I do like Walker. I do like Breece Hall. I do like Algier later. I do like, Damion Pierce later, but not as my RB1, RB2, even RB3 for those guys. Breece Hall possibly as an RB3 because that's kind of where the value is. So again, there is no direct Najee Harris this year. Okay, you got to make an executive decision here, guys, and pick a running back that you think will really succeed. All right, now again, quick glance here. See if there's anyone else I'm missing that's a rookie that jumps out. Again, the guys that I mentioned, I get Isaiah Spiller. I think he'll be a goal line vulture. Zamir White on the Raiders doesn't really jump out on me as well because, again, Kenyon Drake and Jacobs are there, so it doesn't jump out at me. Again, that's it. That's really it. Breece Hall is the guy that's got the biggest ceiling, but again, it's up to the Jets to run him. All right, guys? So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to dominate your league, subscribe. Or if you want to absolutely crush your league, get the 16-round draft solution, guys. I've linked it below. Use code TUBE20. Now, this is outside of the box thinking. If you guys want to win your leagues, there's no draft kits, there's no cheat sheets, nothing like that. 16 rounds. I'll give you all the optimal players drafted each round. Get it below, guys. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Who is this year's Najee Harris? Not a clear answer. The closest one could be Breece Hall, but it's up to you guys to make a decision. Maybe it's Walker. Maybe it's Tyler Algier. Maybe it's Damion Pierce. Maybe it's Zamir White. It's up to you guys to kind of make that decision. But again, they shouldn't be your RB1 or RB2. Subscribe, thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you. I'm out.